If you want to troll people that think the OK hand gesture is a symbol of white supremacy, pick up a Some Black Guy t-shirt at tpublic.com/user/some black guy. Users in the description below.
Supreme victory!
Last night I had written up a video about Tariq Nasheed, but I ended up scrapping the whole thing because of what happened today on Twitter. Basically, to give you guys a little bit of context, Tariq Nasheed is this guy, you know, he's profited a lot off of this documentary series called Hidden Colors. I think he has like 4 of them or something, and they've done pretty well. And basically all it is, you know, just guilt tripping a lot of people and telling black people how evil white people are. You know, white supremacists, as far as the eye can see, normally using a lot of examples of the past, a lot of horrible shit that has gone on, which, you know, of course, you have every right to talk about that shit, but connecting it to all the stuff that's happening today. I mean, fucking everything. And what I'm talking about specifically is the OK symbol. You know, that, you know, 4chan has been trolling the internet and tricking people like Tariq Nasheed that, yeah, it's a symbol of white supremacy. It's a symbol of the alt-right. You know, they're using it. Okay, you know, this means white power. You know, here's the W and here's the P. Like, oh, spooky shit. So what Tariq does, he jumps at any opportunity and says that it's all about suspected white supremacy. White supremacists are at the forefront of it. He did it with the Cleveland shooter.
So this is nothing but a mentally disabled, unstable, lone wolf simp. He has nothing to do with no Black Lives Matter or anybody. It's just some lone wolf doing stupid shit that has nothing to do with nothing.
Moments later.
Now the problem is we do live in a system of white supremacy, and I know that there are white supremacists driving around Cleveland claiming they're looking for the guy, and there are white supremacists who are armed. I've seen videos of suspected white supremacists out here armed looking for this killer simp suspect.
So why would this situation be any different? Basically, he was posting on Twitter and then I responded to it with a little video of my own. So I was having a pretty good day today, you know, and then I checked my Twitter feed and I started seeing that piece of human garbage, Tariq Nasheed, popping up all over my news feed. And I'm just like, anytime I see this guy, it's always about him exploiting ignorant people of color, just saying that XYZ is a white supremacist. That's all it is. And what is it this time? It's something that I thought we were past a long time ago. People are bitching about the OK symbol and saying it's a symbol of white supremacy. It's a symbol of the alt-right. You know, there was shit already talked about this before. We all laughed about it, and then people use it, you know, just being like, oh, white power and shit. Like, fuck you, man. Everybody uses this shit. You can see Obama, everybody using this shit. But now it's being brought up again because news outlets like The Independent, I saw Yahoo, they're all talking about this. They're all talking about Mike Cernovich and companies saying that, oh, look it, and here comes Tariq Nasheed to the rescue to say that, look at all these motherfuckers are white supremacists. Look at the OK symbol. Look at this motherfucker, dude. Like he's like, oh look at Milo Yiannopoulos and shit, and he's like, just, this is the new gang sign for white supremacists. They thought they were clever by announcing this hand sign as a hoax in advance. And I'm just like, really, bruh? Like, really, like, this in advance? And is this how you're trying to spin it? Trying to say that, oh, they'll denounce it, and then it's true or some shit because reasons. And that's not it. Like he just kept going, you know. He had to keep going. Like, here's another group of white supremacists called the Proud Boys throwing up the white nationalist gang sign. Ooh, spooky. And then, oh, here's the worst one, bruh. Here's the worst one. Here's the white supremacist leader Richard Spencer and one of his alt-right members throwing up the white power gang sign. Dude, seriously, Tariq, you're a piece of shit, man. You're either so fucking stupid, or you just know that people are gonna freak out, and then you're gonna take the opportunity to spook people even more, man. You're worse than fucking conspiratorial bullshit motherfuckers like Alex Jones or whatever, dude. You literally are just preying on people's fear 100% and calling everybody a fucking racist. Even people, I heard you saying people were Hispanics, some Cuban motherfuckers were Hispanic white supremacists, man. You are a fucking piece of shit, man. I don't know how the fuck you have a platform. It does not make any sense to me, man. Fuck you. Just suck a dick. My tweet started to gain a little bit of traction when Sargon retweeted it, and appreciate that, Sargon. Love you, buddy. And that's when Tariq responded to me, and that's where all the hilarity ensued, and that's where I started to understand him a little bit more, thinking that, like, I don't know, is this guy a complete imbecile or is he a troll? But I'm starting to lean more on the troll side, and so I'm gonna read the conversation that we had. So he first responds to my tweet by saying, I love this guy. I respect his hustle. Get money. Right back at you. I'm impressed at how many people you've convinced to drink your Kool-Aid. He has a pretty good following, so yeah, like I'm genuinely impressed that he has this many people on his side just believing that everyone's a fucking white supremacist. But at the same time, I have to say I can't be too impressed, because when you have people, cult leaders, that can convince people to drink poisonous Kool-Aid and kill themselves, I mean, I guess it's not that impressive to trick people into thinking that everybody's out to get them. Ooh, spooky white supremacy. I love brothers like you that pretend to go along with the white supremacists and their rhetoric, and then open up a Patreon page so they can pay you. I love what you're doing. I want you to continue scamming those idiots. I always encourage black people to get in on that scam. See, that's pretty smart. He flips it around, even though it's pretty obvious that he's the one doing the scams. You know, he tries to say that people that disagree with him, people of color like myself, that dare challenge any of his bullshit, are in on it too. But they're just scamming the white folks, you know, just pretending to believe in all this shit, and then we're just taking the money. So he's applauding my efforts. That's so fucking. That's really nice, man. And it makes me think like a complete and utter fool could not think of something like that. So I'm gonna I'm way more leaning into this guy's a fucking troll. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's scamming a lot of ignorant fools, and he's getting away with it. Like, completely. So then I take the opportunity to ask him something that I've been wondering for quite a while. Tell me this, why do you live in a country that you claim to be full of white supremacists? Would love to interview you sometime. This is real talk though, to Tariq. Like, why would you live here? Why would you continue to live in the United States? And I know you still live here because your location stamps on Twitter suggest that you're actually very close to me. You're probably only like 10 miles away from me, maybe even less. And you're living smack dab in a place where there's just white supremacy just rampant. So why the fuck would you stay around here? I know you made quite a bit of money off of that documentary series. You can probably live wherever the hell you want. You can probably live somewhere where it's just surrounded with black people and people that have that type of hive mind mentality. You can just continue living in this fantasy land where everybody's just a racist, spooky white supremacist, but you choose to be here. And why is that? Because you're scamming people. We're on to you. But he continues. I don't want to be interviewed by you because I do not waste time watching you perform your routine for white supremacists you are scamming. Yet you'll go on Fox News and talk to people like Richard Spencer? You're incredible. Whatever though, keep telling POCs they're oppressed and I'll keep telling them they have all the tools to be successful. You said a couple other things after that, but I was just uninterested because obviously the conversation wasn't really going anywhere. He just kept saying the same type of snarky shit with a lot of winks and scam this, scam that, and I'm just like, come on, dude. I mean, you want to be real or you want to just fucking try to play this down? And I think that's exactly what he's doing. Like, say, he'll talk to people like Richard Spencer or whatever, and he'll go on Fox News and stuff and talk to Tucker and will spew his nonsense and everybody will think that he's fighting the good fight. Meanwhile, if he wants to talk to somebody like me, a level-headed person that just doesn't fuck with any of that stupid bullshit, any of that extremist rhetoric, he's gonna sound like a fucking idiot. So of course he doesn't want to go on an interview with me. He doesn't want to fucking, this doesn't even have to be a debate. I just want to just understand, like, if he's truly just into this fucking deep end bullshit or if he's trying to just get some extra cash. I mean, I think it's the latter, but I can't be 100% sure. What disappoints me the most about Tariq and his followers is that they can't really back up their bullshit well. You know, you see people like Nathan D'Amigo or Richard Spencer, like these people in the alt-right, and they're all into their fucking white identity and all that shit. They have all of this knowledge in the forefront, and they'll just fucking just regurgitate it onto you, and then they'll seem very intelligent. Meanwhile, all these people on the black supremacist side are just talking a lot of shit. Their dissent is weak, and I'm really disappointed in that, man. It's just like, come on, at least try to sound legit, you know? Stop just saying fucking Sambo, Uncle Tom, Coon, fucking nigger nerd and shit like that. I don't see anything like that coming from the other side. So it just sounds fucking embarrassing, and it's like people want to put me in that camp too. I'm like, fuck that, dude. I am a hell of a lot better than people like Tariq Nasheed. This guy is a fucking joke. And to Tariq's fans, do you really think this is the right way to go? Saying that everyone's a white supremacist and thinking that everyone's out to get you, the whole the system is systemic like it was back in the day? Do you think this is genuinely gonna help? Do you think, well, what's the end game? What are you gonna do? Are you in a better position now that you heard all of this stuff, now that you watched all the Hidden Color series, now that you feel enlightened? What's going on? Has your situation changed at all? Is anything different? I mean, I would like to hear some of that stuff, but overall, I'm sure all of of you are still doing the same fucking thing. Instead of just taking responsibility for yourself, just being like, you know what, I'm responsible for my own destiny. Anything that's happening right now is on fucking me. You know, stop blaming it on other fucking people, man. And that's what Tariq's rhetoric is based on. It's based on white supremacy is the reason why you're X, Y, and Z. In modern day, in 2017, in fucking current year, that is not a good enough excuse. Take me, for example. I was born in the fucking hood. I was born in Inglewood. I made it out there. I've done a lot of crazy shit now. I've toured the United States. I've lived in Greece. I'm doing this stuff, man. Like, and this is just hard work. This is just me doing what I have to do. And everybody can do the same fucking thing, you know? It just has to be circumstantial, you know, a little bit of luck maybe, but mostly just willpower. Listening to people like Tariq is not going to get you anywhere. All it's going to do is just make you mad and resentful. It obviously makes you resent people like me. You're mad that I'm fucking different. But why would you want me to be the same as you? Isn't that a fucking insult? Don't you want to be an individual? Don't you want to stand for something that you and yourself, not be a fucking hive mind and think that black people have to be all the same? We have to be this, that, and this. We have to talk, think, and act the same way. If not, then you're a fucking traitor. You're a bootlick. You're working for the white man. It's a bunch of horse shit. And I just don't get how people like that stuff. How they think that it's genuinely good. Oh, preach, brother, you're really doing something. You're helping everyone out, man. Good for you. It's fucking trash. Sorry about that. I got genuinely angry and frustrated for a second, but you know, there's one variable that I didn't really introduce because I was just saying that is he a troll or is he an imbecile? But there's one thing, is maybe Tariq is, you know, mentally unstable. Maybe he's mentally handicapped. Maybe he needs like some type of counseling, or maybe he needs to, you know, just to talk to somebody. Whatever it is, if that's the case, man,
Stop it. Get some help.